Are you saying you faked with me?
Yeah.
Wrong. Now you're single.
What do you know about sexual relations?
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
I'm a little worried about being a slut.
You're listening to the Come With Us podcast, talking the good, the kinky, and the ugly. Here are your hosts, Beth, Aaron, and Tina.
Hello, 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 all you sexy holes and poles. Welcome to another episode of Come With Us podcast. And oh my gosh, today we got sexy stuff you just won't believe. It's pretty unbelievable. And yet it's true. It's true. I'm Beth Darling here with Tina and Aaron, and we're at Come With Us podcast because we have got all of the stuff that you need to know about love, sex, and relationships to make your life better, because we know that sexy matters and lovey-dovey is great, but sexy is so much fun. Sexy, I think, is what makes the lovey-dovey really, really shine and pop, because otherwise it's just soothing and boring. But that's just my thought. Anyway, all right, back to your pleasure, and let's talk about sexy stuff. I want to say sexy shit. You just can't believe this stuff. It's crazy. So, all right, Tina, you wanna start? We each kind of picked one that we got for you that I'm so curious and I'm so excited to share mine. But all right, Tina, you kick us off.
Okay, so this coming from the UK, from the Mirror, which is a good little rag magazine, but this quote-unquote naughty church vicar was caught having sex or thrusting into a vacuum nozzle.
Oh my gosh.
For its, I guess, for the suction of it. I don't know.
That's what, like, boys do that. I can't believe a grown
What boys?
man.
I never did that.
I have never heard of that.
I never once stuck my dick in a vacuum cleaner.
One,
growing
it's scary. Like,
yeah.
Really, I don't know
Two,
about that.
it sucks up dirt. That just sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like,
anyways, but
Wow.
he was caught because a churchgoer was attending a talk, and that when he saw him, the guy didn't stop. He just continued to thrust into the vacuum because, quote, he said he felt naughty. And I guess, yeah, he was
naughty.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And it's funny because, well, it's not funny. I mean, I guess there are people who are just into strange shit, and that's fine if you do it in the privacy of your own home. And I know that in England, in the Church of England, it's not the same as like being Catholic, and you can priests can marry, and they do. They have wives, they have families, and stuff. So it's not like there's like this celibacy going on, but because that I can maybe understand more. Like, fine, if you're having to be forced to be celibate and stuff, then you're looking for it in other ways. But this is just strange.
Right. It's like, oh my gosh, fun. So the vacuum, and then, but in the church, like, wouldn't you think if you're going to do something outrageous like that you would do it at your home where you're guaranteed privacy?
Maybe that's, I mean, honestly, I think it's kind of hot to have like sex in a church. I mean, this may be immoral,
that's true.
Or synagogue. I don't know. There's something dangerous about it, but I definitely, one, it's your place of work. Two, you have to make sure that, like, I mean, I would never even attempt to do it if I knew people were like around, like, and three, if you do get caught, I mean,
at least
bullet.
Stop.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, wait 2 more minutes. I'm almost there.
Like what?
I get it. Some people do like risky things, like having sex in like a library where they could get caught. You do that, but the idea of like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep going because it felt quote unquote naughty. Like, think about the post nut clarity that's there, and like afterwards you're like,
for sure.
What the fuck was I thinking? Like, what? I don't care what freaking chemicals are running around in your brain. If you get caught by somebody doing something you're not supposed to, stop.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, actually, and just think about that. He must have been able to stay hard, right? Because you would think that a lot of people, as soon as they get caught, right, that things would go immediately, like shrivel up super fast. But if he kept going with the vacuum cleaner, I'm guessing he still was hard, or it would have just slid right out, right?
Oh my God. I can't even think about like the logistics of something. I mean, so I've heard of this, people who have like attractions to inanimate objects. That is a thing. There's like some documentary that they did a long time ago about some guy who like married the Eiffel Tower, or people who like have sex with their cars, just weird stuff, weirder stuff like that.
Wow.
But again, like, I don't know. Do you think I think it's more about like the feeling that he was probably getting from the vacuum, less about the vacuum itself, but
I don't know. I mean, I like think about the fact of like the vacuum that I have, and like that seems like it would hurt. That's a lot of like, unless it's like an old vacuum from like probably the 80s where they were built okay. Like, I'm not saying they were built amazing, but like, and this is an advertisement for Dyson, but Dyson suction on a vacuum is ridiculously strong. Like,
oh my God,
that sounds painful.
Is vacuum porn? I just looked it up, obviously. Like, a lot. This is like a thing. Oh my God. No. This does not seem safe.
Yeah, Beth, you're on mute, so none of us are going to hear you. Way to go.
Damn, I thought I unmuted.
Vacuum porn.
I got all choked up, but I was just Googling too, and now I'm like coughing. I just can't believe. But okay, disclaimer.
I'm not going to go Googling vacuum porn. I'll let you two.
No.
I'll let you two do all the vacuum porn searches you want. I'm going to keep I've got enough freaking things in my life that I don't need that clogging up memory cells in my body.
The majority of these are women. I will say that, but there's like a lot. Wow.
Like using a vacuum nozzle as like a dildo?
That and just on your like clit, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they make small toys for that.
Sticking a cock in.
No. Oh no. Definitely go search at your own risk, but this is like a new porn category I have absolutely never heard of. So
oh my gosh.
But it is there, and it is
my gosh. I just saw there's something at World News Daily Report. A Saudi man faces 1,000 lashes for having sex with a vacuum cleaner.
There you go.
Oh my God. Okay, this is not the direction I thought this episode was going to go, but this is awesome.
I guess this is a thing now.
Well, if you have sex with vacuum cleaners and you want to try to defend yourself against my judgment or the jokes that we are making, email us, comewithusconfessions@gmail.com. And I can't say I'm not going to laugh my ass off when I read it, but I mean, good for you, I guess.
Do some confessing this.
In Saudi, they're claiming, or they were, I don't even know when this was, but they're claiming that sex with a vacuum cleaner is adultery. Oh my God. Anyway.
Interesting. Well,
not good. Okay, thank you, Tina. That was awesome.
Yeah, of course.
My God.
Right.
Oh, see, stuff you just can't believe. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, Aaron, what have you got?
I mean, it's not going to, I don't think it's going to compare to that quite as much. But recently there's a guy in Kenya who is set to get married to 3 identical triplet sisters. And sorry, my cat is in the room losing his mind for some reason.
Oh, you got a cute little pussy nearby.
No, he's a pain in the ass. So Kate, Eve, and Mary are going to marry a man that I don't know why this sounds like a good idea to anybody. Marrying 3 of the exact same women.
Wow.
Unless he's going to put a sticker on their foreheads each time so he knows who he's talking to. Like, because that, again, logistically, that sounds like you're going to yell at one and you're going to get the other one around the corner that you're yelling at, and it's just not going to go well. Like, what the hell?
Are they all going to have sex together? That I could, at least make sense. But having 3 duplicates, like, I don't know why.
No, having sex together with your sister sounds like you can make sense of that.
Well, from his standpoint.
Oh my God.
No. Why?
Sisters is like this popular thing, right? Twins, Hugh Hefner, like people always.
Not at the same time. One and then
no, a lot of people.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
at the same time.
That's got to be another huge porn search.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it is, but there's porn, and then
I
there's
don't want to
reality.
have sex with my sister, right? No, we don't.
So they're apparently extremely Christian. They're gospel singers.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
So one met the guy and then introduced him to her sisters.
Okay, all right. So here's a strange thought. Let's twist this around for a second. What if it's that the sisters, right? They're then like the relationship, and he is just basically the servant, right? So the three sisters get everything they need from each other, and they just wanted somebody to fuck once in a while. So it's like, okay, we'll just bring him in. And that way we don't have to have our own guy, and they have more in common, and they can all bitch about the same person and stuff. I don't know. That's that would
so
be my
this guy has the hard life of just fucking three different sisters randomly when he feels like it or when they feel like it. And other than that, he has no other responsibilities as a husband. Oh, poor son of a bitch.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so now maybe that's why he's doing it. But frankly, I think I'd be most men actually would be jealous if you're getting your emotional support from your siblings.
This guy says Steve-O, his name's Steve-O, denied it being hard work having three ladies on the go, saying, "Why do people doubt the fact of me satisfying three ladies? It's no big deal."
Oh, I'm thinking that he hasn't done it yet.
So for me, just a week, there are three. Every Monday, Mary, Tuesday, Kate, Eve on Wednesday. Then on the weekend, we meet all of us and have a good time.
Yeah, that's a whole nother barrel of monkeys or basket of worms or whatever the hell you want to call it, bucket of worms. I don't know, but I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole because I have so many questions that are not going to get answered. And even if we had this dude on, I would spend the first 30 minutes just going, what?
Oh my God.
Well, polygamy apparently is legal in Kenya. And it is practiced, I will say this, polygamy is practiced widely across Africa, especially in Muslim communities.
But with sisters?
Well, I think in villages and stuff, you like we talked before the podcast, you do get insular communities, so maybe it's not sisters, but I'm sure it happens with first cousins or, stuff like that, because there aren't that many people around, so I can't knock that if it's like you're religious or, and this guy just says he's polyamorous, which I think is like a very much a really growing number of people who I meet my age all the time who consider themselves poly and stuff. So
yeah, poly is definitely becoming more.
Yeah. So I mean,
who knows? But hey, the best of luck to him, right? I can't wait to hear.
He ends up stabbed to death in about 6 months. I guarantee it. Either by himself or by them. But this is a bad idea. And the example I can think of is you don't enter a business partnership with your best friend and your best friend's sibling, because anytime the three of you, if you have an equal stake in the business, make a vote, you're not going to side with somebody other than blood.
I actually have the perfect antidote for that. I won't say what, but my brother started a business with two identical twins. It's the three of them, and it's an extremely successful business. So
yes, but what I'm saying, it was successful, but when hard times come, guess what? You're automatically outvoted 2-1.
That's what you would have think, but apparently, that's not actually how it goes. They are reasonable enough to understand, when one person is not making.
I'll say then they're probably the anomaly.
You're right. Anyway. You're probably the anomaly. But anyways, look.
Yeah.
Weird. I would never want to be married to the same person as, I don't have sisters, but in general.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally strange, but look, if he's happy, it's legal. They're okay with it. Whatever floats.
I want to know the rest of that story, right? Yeah.
Again, unbelievable.
I don't think my brain will wrap around it.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Okay. Well, the last one is the one I've got is this. I love in Thailand, there is a woman who has been dealing with, I don't know, depression issues or whatever, but for some reason or another, She has not been willing or able to sexually satisfy her husband, like for a year or something. So what is she doing? She's advertising and trying to find not just one replacement, but 3 mistresses for her husband. And he didn't know it until somebody showed him the video that she put out advertising. She's looking for young, attractive, interesting women to spend time with him and also sexually satisfy him. Isn't that amazing? So she doesn't feel guilty anymore.
And you get paid. I mean, obviously get paid £342.
Yeah, she's going to pay them. Right. She's going to pay them.
So she just wants 3 hookers for her husband.
Mistresses.
Well, 3 companions, because hookers are just would be one-offs.
If you're getting paid, that's prostitution.
She also says presentable. She wants presentable mistresses.
Well, yeah, you're not going to hire an ugly hooker. Well, they don't make money.
But a hooker again is generally like a one-time thing. This is like a relationship thing.
Not necessarily.
No, that's what she's looking for, I believe.
I know, but hookers aren't necessarily a one-time thing.
I think she's so yes, you're right. She's looking.
She
for
wants
women,
mistresses,
right? And she's going to pay them, but they're not. That's probably is not their profession,
right? It's like the sugar daddy thing, but this is a wife trying to hire them for her husband. I think that's freaking amazing, and kudos to her.
I mean, I will say that
I've got nothing against it. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. If you are paying somebody for sexual gratification, whether it's for you or your husband or your best friend or you're the bachelor at the bachelor party, whatever. That's still prostitution. I'm not judging it. I don't care. I'm all for it.
Fine.
Perfect. Yeah.
So she says that
she's looking for 3 ladies of the night
must have a college degree. No. College. She wants them to have college degree. Wow. No children. Presentable. Communicate well. Keep him company. Entertain him. They have to have good personalities. Fun.
Right.
So
I mean, good for her for having the confidence that he's not going to end up, falling in love with one of them and jetting off.
Maybe that's why she wants 3, actually. That's a good point.
Maybe she's trying to offload him to somebody else.
No. Maybe
trying to get rid of him.
One that she might be more afraid, but she figures if there's 3, then he's not going to get too attached to one particular one. I don't know. But yeah, it is
I
great.
Don't see that happening.
So the woman will be treated like family and work in the they own a business.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So they'll just kind of join in. So again, like, polyamorous kind of thing. But I don't know. Again, if we need physical therapy, if we need haircuts, if we need manicures, we go out, we hire out, right? And we find people that do things. So I kind of like that she's recognizing that sexy is an important part of a person's life. And that if she's not willing to give that she's going to help make sure her husband gets his needs met.
So
and I hope he does the same back.
One's important. Like if you're not, there's something wrong. Like you can't have sex and stuff. There are other ways except for finding a mistress that can help you like you don't have to go out and find someone else and stuff. I think it's worth acknowledging that like your partner's sexual needs are important, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, you should be
we're not talking just penetrative sexy, right? That there are other ways to engage sexually that don't involve penetration.
I mean, this says she has severe depression, so she doesn't, which, I'm guessing she's probably on medication, which totally like limits your sex drive. Like, is that if this is something that you're open to and you're okay with sharing, then why not, At least be honest. I mean, this is a hell of a lot of communication or honesty right here.
Right.
So,
and the fact that he wasn't pushing
it's not
her to
really
do it,
because she posted it without telling him.
That's true.
That's not honesty and communication.
Well, no. But that's not to say that she wasn't going to tell him. It's just that she initiated.
Yes, but you don't do that unless you already that's a big decision for a marriage. You don't make that decision and put out a Craigslist ad of, hey, I'm looking for 3 women I can pay to fuck my husband, without running it by said husband in the first place.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. I would agree that should
that doesn't equal honesty in communication. That equals, hey, I'm going to do this, and then I'll tell you about it later if it goes well. Like,
but if she knows that, like if your husband, your partner really loves golfing and there's a fancy golf club and, and you buy, an admission for him to go one day, then you surprise him. I'm assuming I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and just say, I'm assuming she knew this would be welcome for him and that it was a pleasant thing. But I agree, before you do this, you're better off talking to somebody, because otherwise he could have been embarrassed, right? Aaron would be mortified if his wife was advertising for a sexual substitute.
But there's so many things about it that are just...
Again, can you believe people do this? It's awesome. Oh my gosh.
I cannot.
So funny.
Do you actually think she was going to tell him, or if she just was going to let them loose onto her husband and see if he takes the bait?
I mean, that's another thing.
Maybe this is a whole ruse.
There are so many avenues that I could go down with conspiracy theories. Is that she was trying to set him up to see if he would cheat, and then if he cheated, then she could get rid of him and take over the company without him. I mean, there's a million things I could. She could be trying to get rid of him and literally are bringing in all three of these girls and going, hey, he's bound to fall in love with one of them. Cool. Then I got him off my plate. I don't have to worry about his shit. He can fucking leave. I could go down so many freaking rabbit holes of what is actually going through her brain versus what everybody has said.
Okay. I just see love. I see generosity of spirit. I see kindness.
Okay, well, your rose-colored glasses are going to get you hit by a truck one day.
Maybe, but that's all right. I will at least be happy.
I mean, it's definitely a unique way to fix an issue. So
it is. So yeah, there you go. Not the weirdest. I hope everybody. I've had a great time actually this episode. I have to say, I haven't laughed this much, and I needed this laughter. So,
which one would you guys say was the strangest one?
Fucking a vacuum.
Oh. No,
the other one is just human. It's still.
I think humans. The woman hiring the guy for her husband, the women for her husband, to me, that is the shocking, because I can't imagine doing that. What do you think, Tina?
Yeah, it's definitely between those two, because I think, again, polyamory is not as. The sister thing is weird for sure.
Yeah,
but fine. That's okay. That's But the vacuum one is just outright strange. And that one is unique. I would say, one is I mean, they're both unique, but one is
I love it. Is crazy things people do. Crazy, sexy things people do.
Well, it just shows you that sex is a very varied, there are so many different ways to explore sexy, some good, some bad, some strange. So obviously don't go out and do something dangerous or illegal, but there are many ways to skin a cat, but don't literally
to get your rocks off.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Don't skin a cat. Don't use a vacuum. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of vacuum sent me to the ER stories, but anyway, so.
For sure.
Oh my goodness.
There is vacuum play, but it's not that.
It's not that.
No, right? Isn't it where you get vacuumed into a where you take all the, we talked about this before.
Yeah. In vacuum, sealed. Yes.
Yeah. A vacuum sealed bag.
Oh, I know. That's another one we need to do an episode on. I've got to ask my friend.
So there is legitimate
but that's not a
kind
vacuum.
of play. Yeah. So it's
not,
that's
not sticking your dick in a vacuum.
Yes.
Or sticking a vacuum up your
Oh my
hole.
God. And Hosey. Oh yeah, that's bad. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. I just picture, things coming out that shouldn't. So, okay. I got to erase that. Okay. Wow.
Thanks for that.
These are a little bit of a horror story now. Anyway. Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining us so much for Come With Us podcast. This is definitely the bare naked, weird truth about love, sex, and relationships. Crazy shit people do in the name of sexy. It's hard to believe, but try not to do something that is going to wind you up in trouble.
Don't get your dick stuck in a vacuum.
Yeah.
Or if you do it behind your closed doors, and don't, if somebody catches you, stop.
Yeah, that too, right? Just be
don't
careful.
Just keep going and just keep, no, that's not a good idea.
Have fun, laugh lots, but be healthy, be smart, take good care of yourself, and take good care of your partners.
And send us your weird, sexy stories.
Right. If you've got something that we won't believe, we really want to hear it. Yeah. So, all right. Thank you, y'all, for joining us. And of course, you can get even more sexy, fun tips, tricks, and anything else by following us on social media. So you can find us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. So don't wait. We want you to follow us now because we want to be able to follow you too. And we like being part of your online life. So we're so glad that you're here. Sexy Stuff Matters. I'm Beth Darling. You can find more in my classes at BethDarling.com. Thank you, Tina and Aaron. This was tons of fun. I needed this today. So thank you. Big hugs. We'll see y'all soon.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Come With Us podcast. Be sure to follow us on social media at Come With Us Podcast and send in your questions, comments, and confessions to comewithusconfessions@gmail.com. Until next time, keep it fun, flirty, and naughty.